Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Panerai Luminor Submersible 1950 Carbotech 3 Days Automatic PAM616. Now, it's important to note that although this is an automatic winding timepiece by means of a caseback winding rotor, nevertheless, you can manually wind the watch by first unlocking the crown guard, and then in the first position flush to the case, turning the crown 20 to 30 turns in a clockwise direction. Now you'll know the watch is running because you'll see the seconds hand at 9 o'clock begin to advance. Now you can set the time, set the date, and continue to wear the watch as it automatically energizes itself. However, should you wish to fully wind this watch to its maximum rated power reserve of 72 hours, simply continue turning the crown until you hear a faint tick or click from within the case. This is the bridle-style mainspring slipping by design to relieve excess tension. It's your sign the watch is fully energized, and take heart, you cannot accidentally overwind this automatic timepiece because of it. Now there are two subsidiary setting functions that allow you to precisely set the time as well as the date. The first is stop seconds. You see I've pulled the crown out to a stop 2 to 10 out from flush to the case, and I've halted the seconds hand at the index at 60. Now you can synchronize against a known accurate reference, such as an online atomic clock. Stop the seconds hand at 60, advance the hour to match the atomic clock, and then advance to the next nearest minute. Wait for the reference time to catch up precisely to the time you've set, and as soon as they match hour, minute, and second, push the crown back down, resume the beat of the balance, and now you've synchronized your reference time. Now you can also use the time zone feature, which decouples the hour hand from the minutes and the seconds, to jump forward or backwards as you travel east and west. Now you can also jump across the international date line, driving the date in either direction. Note that the seconds hand does not stop moving, nor does the minutes hand. This does not upset the chronometric performance of your watch. It keeps the time, it keeps the beat, even as you adjust your time zone to suit. Now, the timepiece has small apertures in its carbon fiber lugs that can be used with a pin tool to remove the strap should you wish to more closely clean the case, or perhaps change the strap for a different aesthetic. The unidirectional dive bezel works by aligning the luminescent pearl with the minute hand. Now, it's unidirectional because this is an ISO compliant dive bezel. If it moves in one direction, you can only accidentally shorten your dive, you cannot accidentally extend it, which could be catastrophic for a professional diver with limited air. Now this can be used for timing anything from an actual dive as a backup timer perhaps, to billing hours or timing intervals between meetings. It's highly versatile and highly practical, even if you're a desk diver. Now there are 3 primary areas of hazard that you will have to address while owning your watch: water, magnetism, and shock. Now this watch is water resistant thanks to its screwed-in caseback and locking lever, down to 300 meters or approximately 1,000 feet. However, you have to remember that you can help avoid accidental drowning. Ensure that the lever is locked, not just while there is a submerged watch, but while there is water on the timepiece, even above the surface. Now, the important thing is to remember that water that bypasses the seals because you try to set or wind your watch while it's wet is permanently trapped in the watch, turning it into a greenhouse, to catastrophic consequences aesthetically and mechanically. So avoid accidental drownings, keep that watch locked anytime it's wet. Moreover, water resistance is not a static feature of a watch, and in time, as lubricants age and seals dry, the watch will be relatively less water resistant than when it left the factory. Therefore, Officine Panerai recommends an annual water test at an authorized service center to ensure that factory-rated hermeticity is still retained. Now, magnetism, though it won't cause permanent damage to your watch, is unseen and ubiquitous. It's created by high-powered wiring looms, by MRI equipment, by speakers and subwoofers, as well as the closures of purses, wallets, and refrigerators. Keep the watch remote from these because a magnetized watch will keep erratic time running either very slow or very fast. But if you suspect due to erratic timing that your watch may have become magnetized, take it to an authorized service center for Officine Panerai, where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch. Shock, however, can cause more permanent damage to your timepiece. It's important that the watch be disused during activities such as ATV riding, mountain bike riding, firearms marksmanship, batting, tennis, or golf, as all produce sufficient concussion to damage the timepiece externally and internally. Ultimately, every fine mechanical timepiece requires a comprehensive service. Now, this will involve everything from replacing any worn or damaged exterior components to replacing a worn strap to restoration of factory-rated water resistance, as well as cleaning, oiling, and adjustment of the movement to attain factory-rated chronometric performance references. It's also important that this be done solely at an authorized service center periodically. Periodically meaning it's best to have the watch checked every year for total condition when you bring it in for its annual water test at an authorized service center. Now, perform solely at these authorized service centers or the factory itself, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, specialized tools, and original Officine Panerai replacement parts to protect the value of your watch as both instrument and as investment. Moreover, only these agencies can back all labor and parts invested with a Panerai factory service warranty. Finally, visit our website at govbergwatches.com and call, text, or email our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the ownership, use, and care of this or any Officine Panerai fine timepiece.